Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and remember how blue it was in Talent? Well, it's a completely different scene in Gold Beach. This view coming courtesy of Jerry's Rogue Jets, and the marine layer is very thick this midday. It's 52 degrees. Visibility has been reduced down to half of a statute mile. In fact, we're down to a quarter of a statute mile in Brookings. And you can see some of these passes up in Douglas County also experiencing some of that marine layer fog. Temperatures this midday are pretty consistent in the 50s and 60s. The only one that's a kind of an outlier is Mount Shasta City, 71 degrees there, but elsewhere very comfortable. Air quality is pretty good in the News Watch 12 viewing area. We have these splotchy areas of yellow up in northern Klamath and Lake counties. Some of this moderate air quality getting down to Medford and the northern portions of Josephine County. But later in the day, as this dry cold front passes, watch what happens to all of this smoke. It all drifts down into the News Watch 12 viewing area. That'll happen this afternoon and especially this evening. And we could have some thicker smoke in Klamath and Lake counties because these are areas that are immediately downwind of the Cedar Creek fire. But watch what happens in the wake of that. As we head into Friday, really no smoke to be found. So we're going to have some of our best air quality in the wake of this cold front. And with some of the rain and even cooler temperatures for this weekend, I don't think smoke and haze, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue beyond that. So for today, with the dry cold front passing, of course, you saw the impacts in regards to haze. Also, we'll have some passing higher level clouds, and we'll have temperatures that'll be a few degrees cooler compared to yesterday, but we'll still be about 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. We'll be in the 70s over on the east side, 80s for our west side valleys, and near 70 degrees there along the coast in Brookings, where at this rate, I'm not sure if we're going to see any sunshine at all. Then overnight, the marine layer is going to continue to be pretty strong. We'll have some more dense fog. Inland, again, we'll deal with some of the smoke and haze, but as far as the high-level clouds are concerned, they're, for the most part, going to be out of the News Watch 12 viewing area. Temperatures overnight will be slightly above average, but still pretty chilly. 30s for the east side, 40s for west side valleys, and mid-50s there along the southern Oregon coastline. So now let's talk about the real action that's going to happen. We'll pick things up right around lunchtime on Friday, and we'll put this into motion. So this is right around the time that all the football games are going to be kicking off, 7, 8 o'clock, and you can see showers kind of dotting the map here. But the bulk of the rain doesn't really arrive until the overnight hours. So I think most of the games are going to be able to kick off without a hitch, and there are still some discrepancies from model to model. So Matt will have some fresher information, some more accurate model runs on News Watch 12 at 4, 5, 6, and 11. And of course, we'll update all of this on the day tomorrow. So for Saturday, washout. Sunday, it looks like we're going to be dry. We'll get a little bit of a breather, but then we'll have more rain chances for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, kind of going up incrementally in a very symmetrical way. And there's going to be a winter weather component to all of this. Snow levels are going to be down to around 4,500 feet on Saturday. So places like Lakeview, Siskiyou Summit, Snowman Summit, Lake of the Woods, Diamond Lake, Mount Hebron there in Siskiyou County, all could see some snow, although it's a little too early to tell. I think we'll be able to tell about 24 hours from now. But as far as snow accumulations are concerned, again, just a little too early to make heads or tails of anything definitive. Here's your 7-day forecast for the coast. One final dry day, that slight chance for showers during the PM hours of Friday, then showers looking very likely for Saturday. For Siskiyou County, we're going to see a big time turnaround in temperatures, cooling off by about 30 degrees between today and Saturday. And like I've already mentioned, some of those higher elevations of Siskiyou County could see some snow showers, and we'll also track the same thing over on the east side, although again, just a little too early to say anything definitive about potential accumulations. For the Cascades and Siskiyous, I think it's looking more and more likely like a done deal for accumulating snow up towards places like Crater Lake. The million-dollar question, though, is how much are we going to get? And then for the Rogue Valley, rain looking likely for Saturday. We get a breather for Sunday, and then back to the swing of things for next week.
And as far as plans go for the weekend, when should we expect to see these storms start to move in? Is it going to be Saturday morning or kind of later on tomorrow night?
Later on Friday night. So I showed Stormcast, stopped it at 7 p.m., saw some showers there, but the bulk of the rain doesn't move in until the overnight hours. Then after that, it's going to be a rain free-for-all.
Okay, perfect. Well, we've been waiting for that, so Good news. Thank you, Josh.
Of course.